Hopefully this angle is okay. What I really want to get across is the audio. Hopefully you enjoy seeing Pikachu in the background here. But I've been putting this video off for a while now, if I'm honest, right? I made the video, recorded like 2-3 times, ended up deleting it. Now, I want to preface this with saying I'm a Christian who doesn't know the Bible well. And that is a problem, right? There's a lot of Christians, again, myself included, who live like this. We have to realize that the Bible is our sword. You know, if we go into the armor that's described in the Bible itself, and to not know the Bible, like off the rip, off the dome, is to have a dull sword, you know, in my opinion. Or realistically, just in general. That's to say, excuse me, as I pick up my Bible. And I know this is one of the verses that is going to pertain to prayer, where I know the verse and like kind of what it says, the words, but then I have to Google it based off of that instead of knowing, say, oh, in this example, Matthew chapter 7, verse 7 through 11, I believe. I don't know it off the top of my head, and I don't even know where it is, but I'm like, somewhere in the Bible, I know it says something along these lines. And that's something I want to improve on. Anyway, I'll read it to you. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened for you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened. Or what man is there among you who, when his son asks for a loaf, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, he will not give him a snake, will he? If you then, being evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give what is good to those who ask him? Basically, that's to say that I prayed over this camera. I said, I was looking for it. I managed to get a good deal. It was on eBay. I sent an offer, like $100 off, and they accepted. Now, I had a couple days to buy it, you know, to pay for it. And so when I was like, you know what, let me pray over it, sleep over it, and if I wake up and it's still there, it's meant for me, right? I prayed for this one. This is the one I'm going to get. So I go to sleep, I wake up, sure enough. And there's another verse about this, about praying in earnest with faith, you know, believing that things will happen. But again, and this goes back to, I remember it, but I don't know the actual verse. So I wake up, and then I go on eBay, it's still there, so I'm ready to buy it. I got the money, everything's set. And yet, I just for some reason thought, you know what? Let me check if there's any other camera that just happened to come up. You know, another FZ300. I kid you not, that morning, I'm telling you, I was looking for weeks, and there was not a single camera at the price range that I bought this one for. But that morning, 2 cameras, 2 FZ300s, for the exact same price as this, and one even cheaper, and cheaper shipping, popped up. And I'm telling you, it was temptation. And why? Because they were technically cheaper, but they were slightly worse. So if this one had all the attachments, as in, well, I say attachments, but stuff like the lens cover, the a battery, OEM battery, like from the official ones, the charger and everything. The other ones were either more scratched up or were missing the cover, the batteries, the charger, everything. So the price ended up being not that much less, realistically. But then I realized, if this is the camera I prayed for, and I got it, I got the opportunity to get it, which is another thing I want to mention, where with prayer, it's something that you have to meet God halfway at, you know? Because I like the example of asking for a job if you're unemployed, but not applying for a job, right? It's like, apply for the jobs and pray to get the job, and pray to get into the job that's right for you, and then, you know, we can think about it. But so I got the money, I was sending those offers, I got it, met God halfway, if you will, and yet I was thinking, okay, this is what I prayed over, and yet let me see if there's anything better. You know, maybe the grass is greener on the other side. I think that's where temptation comes in, right? I got this, it's what I want, and yet I'm still looking for something better. Now, some might say that praying for a camera doesn't seem very, you know, like, what's the point? Like, that doesn't seem right, if you will, like just praying for a camera. And obviously you have to consider, when it comes to prayer, and the verse I mentioned where it's like, why wouldn't your Father give you good gifts, right? But then for prayer, it's also, you have to align yourself with God's will, in a sense. But again, coming back to that, as a Christian, reading the Bible and knowing what it says aligns you with God's heart, right? Now, if there's any questions on what about when you're sick and this and that, I'll be more than happy to cover that in the comment section. If anyone leaves a comment and ask about that. Again, I don't know as much as I should, but I know some. I know some stuff. So I'll be more than happy to answer any questions in the comment section or continue it. But for the most part, what I really wanted to cover was that, where it's like praying in earnest, praying for things that are aligned with God's will, or at the very least aren't against us. Like I wouldn't pray for $1 million in a mansion by next morning, right? But also, third of all, meeting God halfway, right? Not just asking for it and just sitting down and hoping, praying that it falls into your lap. Could God do it? Certainly. And at times, that sometimes just happens. But for the most part, again, for these kind of things, that's what I think. Again, I'm no theologist. After this, I want to take this opportunity to talk about other videos that I want to make. Because I haven't uploaded in a minute. And I want to take this opportunity to say it out loud, to actually, I don't want to say manifest, because it's just a matter of me doing, but to tell myself and make this video and upload it, to basically make the commitment to actually record these videos on kind of an idea I was thinking of for a hand gripper to, work out your your forearms. And also I want to build a green screen so that I can edit out or edit in slides, because I like slides. There's one thing I like and one thing I hate at the same time is people who read slides word for word verbatim, right? I love having slides, couple bullet points, and I'm just speaking to the audience, right? So I like doing that. So maybe I'll end up getting the green screen so I can stand behind it, see myself, and all that. More manga videos. JJK Modula has popped up. It's almost over, I'm pretty sure. And I have quite a few things to say about that. Also, Iruma-kun, Mairimashita Iruma-kun, is going crazy right now. I like the most recent chapters. This is pretty good. And obviously, there's other manga I want to cover. I know I did Odor of the Flame, and then there was another one from about time. Although those I'm not too keen about, so I kind of dropped them. So I might not make videos on them. But there are a couple other ones that I want to make videos on. So keep a lookout for that. Next, a library tour. If you're wondering why I'm looking at here, why I have a clicker, it's because, again, the slides with the bullet points to remind myself. It's kind of like a script, but I don't want these videos to be completely scripted like some YouTubers do. Not to say there's anything bad with that. Sometimes with the delivery that's natural, it's okay, As long as, if anything, it helps. If it helps, it helps. And as long as it doesn't feel like they're reading a script, then, that's fine. I mean, not that it matters what I think, right? But a library tour, more chess content as well. And that includes even signing up for tournaments, more updates on my online play, which has gone up dramatically. Everything's over 1700, I think. My bullet went over 1900. My blitz and my rapid are both over 1700. I think they both cracked 1800 as well. But I keep studying because I just dropped down again. Either way, and that's it. That was all the updates, all the potential videos. Definitely the hand gripper video I gotta make, or the construction of it, the thing I'm planning out. Then the green screen as well. Other than that, I don't want to, make too many commitments. But hopefully, I'll edit this video, get it up, and either start working on the next videos or simply that's it. At least for today. Hopefully, later on, I'll get to working on the rest of the videos. And maybe I'll even make a video on a full rundown of the FZ300 I have here. But other than that, that's it. Thank you for watching. It's a quick update and a quick discussion on prayer. And that's it.